Hello there, Taurus. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient, medium, and an empath, and this reading's for Taurus for May of 2018. Wow, 5 months into the year. Got an announcement to make. I'm finally over all my bronchitis, so hopefully I won't cough during your reading. And the prayer classes out there for you, and the sutra classes are there. They're in 2 parts because they have to be. But I made it so you can buy one at a time, or you can buy both of them together and then get a discount. They're words, thought forms you put together with a particular type of breathing. It takes 5 minutes a day, or at night when you're going to bed. Really simple technique. It enhances your clear perceptions, whether you're doing this kind of work or if you're just doing it for yourself. It makes everything way clearer for you. So if you want, go check it out. They're over there at the website. Now, what else did I want to tell you? I think that's it. What I pulled, and there's probably 2 little short videos out here about them. I pulled 4 cards for us for the month. Going to use the bottom card on the deck as the overall view of the month and pull an angel card at the end of the reading. Hopefully bring everything together for us. Now I'd advise you to look at your moon and your rising sign. Gives you a better overall perspective of the month. Sometimes the sun sign just doesn't get it for you. The other thing is I am an empath, so I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you during the reading. Guess that means all of us Tauruses are now named Frankie for the time of this reading. The other thing is I do not believe these cards are going to go week by week. I think we'll blend in and out throughout the month for us, like kind of a theme. And I have a message for us, and it's interesting. What they were saying to me was basically, get ready. It's like, get ready for the ride. I got a feeling this has to do with your new moon coming in Taurus, because I couldn't figure out what it was. But get ready for the ride. Everything's going to change. Get used to it, Taurus. Ride with it. And the faster we ride with it and adapt to quick change, the better off we'll be. Now, don't know exactly what that's going to be to all of us, but the picture they're showing me is like every time I turn around, something else has changed, altered. The more and it's difficult because we're Taurus. We're like fixed. Taurus the bull. We're going to do what it takes to keep it stable and steady. But they're saying the more I can go with these changes, right? The end result is good. So take it, Taurus. Take it because the end result's good. Don't let unexpected, crazy disrupt me. I'm not going to let unexpected change disrupt me. I'm going to adapt to it or do what I have to do, to bring it back, or the end result is good. Our words this month are freedom, harmony, synthesis, faith, and contentment. And what better for us Tauruses than contentment? How nice can that be? I mean, seriously. First card here as the overall view of the month is the Emperor, and it's just established order. Either me or someone I love belongs to some type of established order that has rules, or perhaps we go to meetings because it's a belief system we like or believe in, like political. It can be our corporation where we work. We're under established rules. It can be a community club, those kind of, a religious organization, that kind of thing. If I was getting married, this might be the church, or if my partner might choose for me. I think that came through last month's reading too. Maybe they're Catholic. I have to go to the religious classes in order to be married in the church. I don't know. Do they do that anymore? But it's something that like a structure or a set of rules that I am under, that I have to deal with, right? But I don't feel put out by the Emperor. I don't feel put out. For some of us, like I said, it'll be that word, faith-based. I feel content within that structure, or someone I love, may have to adapt or adhere to the rules of whoever's in this position of power. Now, the thing I always think about with the emperor is he usually rules with fairness and justice. The emperor is the one that delegates to all the kings and queens, what their particular thing is to do. So it will be hierarchy in the structure. Now, where that's going to fit in our lives could be we want a new job and we have to learn maybe a new skill in order to go take that new job. Perhaps my company's going to provide the course education for me in order for me to be able to do it, so I can blend my skills, that synthesis word, with something else. Or, like I said, if we were getting married, this might be, the church or the religious order or rules that I have to come under in order to be married in that particular church. But throughout this reading, I want you to remember, adapt to the changes as they come, because they're really fast. Taurus, it's like one day things are this way, the next they're that. They're unexpected. Maybe that's what is it? Uranus energy that comes with that full moon or new moon in Taurus. I don't know. You'll have to look and try to figure that out. But Uranus is sudden change. And Spirit's telling me all of us Tauruses are going to have sudden change, So if it's a health thing, do what the doctor says, or do what they tell me to do. If I'm going alternative, do what I need to do. Do I need to blend it? Do I need to synthesize the regular medical establishment together with alternative in order to get my freedom and get my body back in balance? What is it I need to do? I don't feel angry about adapting with this Emperor card. I feel more balanced and content with the Emperor. It's like, I enjoy it. What the heck? I'm not fighting it. I'm not yelling at it, but we're very, I want to say stuck, but stable is the word I want to say. When we decide something, it's the way it's going to be, and nobody's pushing us over. It's who we are and what we are. And when change comes like this, it is very disconcerting, and they say it's going to be like that. And I think that Uranus stuff, however it operates, I think it's around like a long time in Taurus, maybe like till 2026 or 27, but quite a while. I think that's what it means. But the change is coming now. So whatever I'm feeling, it feels like maybe that Taurus new moon has something to do with it. Because we have some really good cards in here. And we got, next one we have is the Nine of Pentacles. How excellent. As far as I'm concerned, the Nine of Pentacles is prosperity in all manners in our life. Pentacles are money. Money gives us freedom. Money allows us to get the things that we want. Money allows us to help others. Maybe some of us are getting a raise with this Nine of Pentacles. This is a comfortable situation for me where I can have faith in the fact that, there's give and take. Something in these changes that are going rapid fire at me, that Spirit's asking me to flow with, right? Be in harmony with, except they end up better for me in the long run. So let's say somebody's trying to take something from me. I don't know where this is coming from. The Emperor is trying to take something from me. The long run is I adapt, I get the Nine of Pentacles. Material, plane, comfort, security, well-being, and contentment in the material world. So take that to heart. Now, remember what I said about change, because our next card here is the Seven of Wands, rods in this deck. Seven of Rods is determined effort and ability to stand up for myself. What happens with this Seven of Rods is I may be put in a situation where I have to speak my truth, and I am free to speak it. I'm Taurus. I can do it diplomatically. I don't have to run at it like a bull in a china shop. It's because I'm right. And when I get this 7 here, the 7 of Rods, I want to say right, makes me crazy. They change the name of the cards. Anyhow, when I get this, I will be called to stand up for myself, but I can do it. I can do it. I pull things out of me, skills, words, abilities that I didn't even know I had. And if anyone still comes up against this, when I'm standing, right, in faith-filled, like our word here, content with myself, knowing I did the right thing or whatever, I can defend myself to anything, and I will overcome whatever the challenge was to my personal being. I'm also, where did that just come from? I'm hearing to really pay attention to our personal, with this 7, I'm hearing pay attention to our personal well-being, our physical well-being, and our professional well-being. I don't know what that's going to mean, but pay attention to our personal well-being, our physical well-being, and our professional well-being throughout this month, okay? I think it has something to do with this because they're hitting me with it right now. So if I have to stand up for myself, I'm perfectly capable. Perfectly. I may not. I might like stability. I might like things nice, tidy, and however it comes. But I have capacity. If it is something around my money, I can tell you for sure if somebody's trying to take my money from me, that us Tauruses is part of our freedom. Get your hands out the cookie jar. That's what I just heard. Get your hands out the cookie jar. Okay? Personal, physical, and professional well-being. And I think because we have determined faith, that's, I am perfectly capable, I am determined, and I will stand up for myself, because the next card is the Tower card. Now, the Tower card is not bad. It is not lightning striking. Remember, this is Uranus. I think the Tower card, I'm pretty sure this is Uranus. I am. Maybe it's not. Anyhow, that's that real rapid, crazy change stuff that's happening. The Tower card comes whenever something is very, very stagnant and I'm not doing anything around. It can be because we have that 7 there. Maybe we're having an argument with somebody at work. Maybe we're having an argument with our partner. Maybe we're going through a bad experience or bad divorce, and this is an all-out blow-up, right? But for the most part, this is something, when you see the Tower, something we could have foreseen, really have foreseen it. So we have the freedom to look at that in our lives, whether it's whatever it is, or circumstance, situations, people. We have the chance now to look around, because things are changing. And we got good cards that are going to support us here, all right? So this isn't like crazy. But if we looked around, we would see we have to change them. Sometimes if we see what we want to change or what we want to do ahead of time, we remain in that harmony. We are free to make the choice, and the tower situation goes right off our radar. Okay? So you might want to think about that. You know, the tower, is there something I need to change? Tower brings change that I need to make for my own self, right? And I'm not doing it. I have the freedom to not do it. Or I have the freedom to do it, to blend, to even avoid this. For some of us, this is going to be a blow up, perhaps work, perhaps in a partnership, or some other type of relationship, or someone saying something to us that is totally not right. And Taurus, we have our integrity. And so if you attack our integrity, you are asking for us to automatically defend. But with these rapid changes and the good words we have here, these tower situations for most of us Taurus, and anybody who are going to just move right through or something, we're changing, period. But there is going to be a lot of extremes here, for us this month. Maybe not for all the signs, but us Taurus, I really would think it has to do with that new moon, whatever's coming into play here, but we can ride with it. There's one thing we can do as Taurus. We can stand up for ourselves. I think people mistake that about us, because for the most part, we just want calm, situations in our life, but we got that Nine of Pentacles, and if somebody's coming up against our money, look out, because we like comfort and beauty around us, and if someone's trying to make that unaffordable for us, they may just have to bite the bullet themselves, because our next card here is the Ten of Cups. Yay, Taurus. We got everything we want. The end result of these crazies are we end up with emotional happiness, contentment, happy family, joy in our life, freedom, harmony, our words. We can have faith in that through our adapting to the changes, through our defending ourselves, and through us making changes that we need to make for ourselves ahead of time if we see something happening. This is the card of total contentment, our word. It always amazes me how good these cards go together with our words, because what more could we ask for? Maybe this tower situation, if it was in a partnership, husband, wife, marriage, whether business, friendship, we make up, we blend things back together, our synthesis, and these two are together in total harmony, balance, and peace, emotionally speaking. And we have the Nine of Pentacles here, so physically speaking also in the material plane, with the Emperor, being the overriding energy. I'm not going to say this month is negative, because it is not. We are Taurus. We are Taurus people. We're extremely brilliant. We are extremely intelligent. If there's something going on that we want to change or we want to do, you're not going to stop us. Nothing stop us. That's just the truth of who we are. Even us, those of us that are really shy, it's the truth of who we are. We will figure a way right around you. And we will do what it takes to make this Ten of Cups and this Nine of Pentacles stand together. I'm telling you, we're going to do it. So that freedom and harmony words in there, and blending things together, and faith in ourselves. And if we put faith in someone else this month with all this changed energy going on around us, and they don't live up to it, I'd hate to see what we do to them, Taurus, with that stick. That's a joke, but I'm really thinking about it here when I see that tower beside it, because we don't back off real easy. And that's one thing we are. We are confident in our capabilities. And if you're not, Taurus, step up to the plate. You are free to be confident in your capabilities, because our angel card is have confidence. I'm saying this and pulling this card out. I don't even think I've ever seen the card before. It's beautiful. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? She's just sitting there putting a rose in her hair. She's gorgeous. It says, moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God, our word, faith, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will give you courage and faith. We will give you that 7 of rods, and we will give you the Tower. And after we mix them up together, we will give you the 9 of Pentacles, and we will give you the 10 of Cups, so that you can have everything that you want, your freedom and your harmony. Go with that flow. Go with that change. I'm telling you. Be ready to take the ride. I just opened this up almost directly to this card, and I've never seen it. It says, this card is a message from your angels saying you can do it. Trust that you have all the ingredients it takes to complete the mission that's now before you. Although you may not completely understand how you'll fulfill the task, have faith that you will be continually guided. Your word again, faith. The more you can depersonalize this mission and know that it's not about you, the better. That's our change. Don't listen to the voice that asks, who, me? You are utterly worthy, since you're a perfect daughter or son of the Creator, and the angels surround you every step of the way. Stay in the moment, focus on one step at a time, give all worries and concerns to God and the angels, and ask the angels to increase your faith. Trust that God's love and wisdom are working through you. We can do it, Taurus. We can do it. We get the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Well, Taurus, that's our reading for this month, and I want to tell you all thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes, and for all of your comments. I read each and every one. I don't get a lot of time to write you back, but this month I actually did. I ran in and out and got some hearts in there so I could, I'm still here on the other end of that. Anyhow, anybody wants to know more about me, or just go neb about me, all the information's over at the website. And if anybody wants to set an appointment with me, all the information for you to be able to do that is over at the website. It's in the About section below the screen. For everybody I've met through doing the YouTube videos for the last 2 whole years, and to all of you that I've met through doing readings for 29 years, I want to tell you all it's been an honor and a privilege and a joy to be able to serve you, and hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.